What is going on, YouTube people? Northeast Ohio Cards and Comics here today to ask a very important question. Where the hell are my Evan Mobley cards? I want new product. I want Chase Evan Mobley stuff. So, that's what we're going to talk about today because it doesn't look like we're close to getting any of it quite yet. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube jazz down below. This was posted on the Sports Card Nonsense Facebook page today. It is a list that is sent out to dealers of upcoming product releases, and this is I double checked this versus what's widely available out on the internet, and everything seems to match up. This is just a nice clean list of just Panini product. And what do we notice? 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020, 2020. Where is the 2021/22 product at, Panini? I understand global pandemic. Everything's all jacked up everywhere. I don't exactly know what's happening, but I think the market desperately needs an infusion of the new class of rookies to chase. This rookie class looks pretty darn good. I don't know how the hobby is going to feel about it. Evan Mobley is probably the best player in the class so far. Maybe I'm a little biased in saying that, but he's a big man. Now, I will probably be chasing his stuff. It'll be strictly for PC purposes only. I will not be buying that necessarily as an investment side of things. Cade Cunningham started a little slow, but he has been coming on strong as of late. Scotty Barnes come out of the gates fast, but he is slowed down a little bit, but probably looks like the second best player in the class as of this moment, with Cade probably number 3. Jalen Green, still extremely raw, but you could kind of see the flashes there of what he could be, but he is cursed with being on a terrible team. And then you could go on down the list. You know, Jalen Suggs has been very up and down. Davion Mitchell's gotten a lot of buzz, but he's more of a defensive player than an offensive player. And then there's a host of other guys that have been, semi-trendy. But it would be really nice to have product to chase for these guys. I think it would vitalize the retail scene. Imagine Prism Basketball. Prism Silvers of Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley hitting the market, and people running around card shows trying to find them, and people getting in fights at Target trying to get blaster boxes. It'd be great. But we're not close to that. Panini lists that they basically still have an entire month of product of 2020 stuff still to come. And I just frankly think people are over the 2020 product. I really do. Here's what's still to come. Contenders Optic comes out next week, followed by Mosaic literally 2 days later. 1-on-1, which is an extremely high-end hit-based breakers product. Flux, which is garbage. I think this was an insert set from Chronicles last year, one of the sets from Chronicles. Don't touch it. Immaculate, obviously, really strong, and then followed up very quickly by Flawless. Usually, Flawless is one of the last releases of the year. Now, we will see if that holds or if there'll be some shenanigans that they throw in after that. Hopefully, when we get the next run of calendars, it has 2021 NBA hoops. I have never been more excited to see NBA hoops in my life. And it'll still be a while before we see, Prism, Optics, Select, all the usual suspects that we typically do for a given release. But this is just getting crazy. The other thing that I don't see on here, sliding down just a little bit, the football, no Prism on there. We see XR, Spectra, Impeccable, Illusions, Mosaic, Immaculate, Phoenix, Obsidian, Limited. And that goes all the way out to February. So that's a little interesting. And to be honest, all this stuff, Immaculate's pretty good. Spectra's weird. Impeccable's okay. Illusions is junk. Mosaic is very mediocre. Phoenix is junk. Obsidian is very mediocre. Limited is, I don't even know what Limited is. Oh, Limited, kind of in the absolute range from what I remember, but it's been a while. So unless they sneak something in there, I don't see a core football product coming out until after February. And the season's going to be over. What are we doing? Who's going to care about Trevor Lawrence stuff in March? It's absolutely crazy to me that we are this far behind. And like I said, I get it, the pandemic thing, but so many of these products are just pure filler. Like, we talked about this on Wednesday night with the night before Thanksgiving when I was on with Steve and Dakota on Dakota's live stream that he did on Wednesday night. Went for a 4.5 hours or something ridiculous, well into the night, and I made the statement, and I heard this somewhere else. It might have been maybe Sports Card Nonsense mentioned this. I don't remember, but or maybe it was Card Talk. Regardless, it was on one of the other bigger platforms, and I 100% agree with him, and I will back this statement up. And it's that the sooner I get, a lot of people don't want Fanatics coming into the marketplace, and they're scared of the big boogeyman in the closet. In my opinion, the quicker Fanatics gets or takes over the card market, the better off we all are, because Panini and Topps are going to kill it. Um, the fact that we don't have primary inline products yet for these sports while they are playing is absolutely ridiculous. If it's a problem with production and you're behind schedule, just cut out some of the garbage. Do we need Flux basketball? No. Get that the hell out of there. Slide everything up a little bit. And we're so late in the product life cycle now of 2020 basketball. I get it, but how much other junk has come out that we did not need? Recon came out like a week or two ago. Who cares? Who cares? People are ready for the new stuff already. They don't want LaMelo Ball rookies. They want Cade Cunningham rookies. And then same with football. We're getting all the junk product now before the better stuff comes out. Illusions football, garbage. XR football, I'm not actually familiar with what XR football is. Am I forgetting something obvious there? Phoenix football, junk. Obsidian, I get it. Limited, once again, we went through this list before, but like, just cut some of these out, streamline the product run to get to the good stuff. But they don't want to do that because it's a money grab. Licenses are leaving. They don't care. They are going to bust everything. Every set that they've ever had on a whiteboard will be printed, and they don't care how far behind it puts all the other stuff. And once again, I am sympathetic. I am sure there are major production / issues / distribution / shenanigans going on at the factories. But if that's the case, then just cut out some of these middle end products or these lower end products. Just get rid of them and free up the schedule to print what you actually need. There's been rumors that like the glossy stuff that they need to finish the card is in short supply or something, or the paper. I don't know. If that's the case, just skip over the junk that we don't really want to begin with. How many people are chasing Recon or Flux basketball? How many people are going to want Flux LaMelo Ball rookies? Like, what are we doing? So, no end in sight. I don't see the earliest I think we would see 21 basketball would be, January at some point in time at this point. So typically when things were normal in the before times, Prism basketball came out around now. Usually Prism basketball was out between Thanksgiving and Christmas is when it would normally be out. And like I said, I get that we're running a little bit behind. But you would think by now they should have been able to slightly shift things back on track again. I think it would be good for them, and I think it would be good for the card market as a whole. But as Rudy the Magic Guy likes to say, Money Machine goes burr, and they're just going to keep printing because it essentially prints them money because the chase is still on for a lot of this stuff. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see where things go from here. Is Flawless a really nice product? Yes, I expect Flawless not to go anywhere. But they could have cut out some of this other junk to help streamline the schedule a little bit if they're having that many production issues. So, we'll see where things take us. Who knows? But I truly believe the quicker Fanatics is in charge of the whole, they're the king of the sports card world and have control over this stuff, I think the better off we'll be. And I think they push to come to the market early. I think once we get past the holidays, I can guarantee they are trying to make moves to get in place. So maybe as soon as next year, whether that's buying out Panini or Topps or whatever, to put those licenses in play and begin to take control of this before the current companies completely destroy everything. So that's all I got for you guys and girls. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff down below, and we will catch you guys and girls on the next one. Peace.